Hey, welcome to Planet Hex. I'm Andrew Hawnt. On this episode, I'm going to get my geek on. I'm going to go toy hunting on eBay. Why? Because I like cool stuff. Also because both my kids are into a lot of retro things, and I'm looking for some pretty cheap stocking fillers. So I'm going in with a small budget. I'm going to spend a few quid on things if I see them. I'm going to look for some stuff in bundles. Now, if you look for things in bundles on eBay, you can often find some bargains. Granted, there's a lot of junk on there, but you can find some really cool stuff if you are a collector. So I'm going to have a look around and I'm going to look at toy bundles, action figure bundles, and using the word job lot as well. So let's see what we find. I'm just going to see what we find. I may not find anything, but I just want to take you through some of my the methods I use in looking for things on eBay. So I'm going to start with toy bundle. Simple as anything. So my kids like superheroes, robots, monsters, lots of things from back in the day to now. And in a lot of these bundles, you can find some pretty cool things. The cat's trying to come in. So let's have a look here. Paw Patrol, not really fussed about that. Alright, there's a lot of stuff for smaller kids. Let's have a look at this Transformers one. I'm going to open them up in different tabs and we'll look at each one in turn. Christmas toy bundle. Now that Christmas toy bundle there, excuse me. Let's open that up and just show you that. This looks to me like a business seller who, buy one, £35 each, buy two, £31.50 each, buy three, £29.75 each. And, you know, there's some cool stuff there that some kids might like, but you're not really going to find bargains there, I don't think. No, that's not going to be funky stuff that would look cool in a stocking, because we like, one of the things me and my wife have enjoyed doing is doing charity shop stockings, getting the usual sweets and things in there, but we also like to put in some collectibles or figures that the kids might like. And I just think it's fun to find some retro stuff because they love the retro hunting. That's my fault, because of all the old cartoons and stuff that I show them. But this one doesn't have a great deal of value in it as a nerd. But let's have a look at this Transformers one that came up. Okay, so these are all pretty recent ones from the movies and things. So there's live action Optimus, a couple of those, some of the smaller figures. There's nothing there that's really no, there's no like G1 stuff in there or anything like that. If there were G1 Transformers in there, that could be absolutely epic, but there's no sign of anything like that in there. So let's move on. Paw Patrol toys, Disney bundle toys. I think Paw Patrol is going to be something that we see a lot of coming up more and more on eBay. Same with Pepper. Okay, so this isn't bringing up a great deal of stuff that's of interest. Toy dinosaurs, large bundle, 33 dinosaurs. Dinosaur fans in your life, that'd be very cool. So I'm going to go and see, let's go and have a look at action figure bundle, because that generally brings up more in the way of cool stuff. Let's go and have a look. Baby Yoda. So once you've done your search on action figure bundle, the first thing I do is go and filter that to lowest price in P&P, because then you can see the cheapest stuff possible. Not that I'm just cheap, I just like getting a bargain, and I don't like paying massive amounts for cool stuff. I like to just find some cool things there. 2 times figure bundle, Superman and Batman. So it's $1.99 for 2 figures. Neither of them have got capes, so you know you'd at least want them to have capes if they didn't have accessories. Star Wars bundle job lot. That's minis, trolls. Come on, there's got to be some cool stuff here. See there, that is a good looking bundle. Let's open up the Ben 10 one. I'm not a huge fan of Ben 10. The kids had a Ben 10 phase, but which they have passed out of. But that was a pretty good looking bundle. Let's open some of these other action figure bundles up here. The Batman one's there. Small action figures bundle, that looks interesting. So I'm just going for stuff that is low cost at the moment. As with anything that you put in a child's stocking or send it off to Santa towards Christmas, they might not play with stuff for ages. They might not have a great deal of interest in something for a long time. But it's nice to have stuff in there, so I'm kind of loath to spend a lot on what's in a stocking because it's more than anything, I find it's the thrill of opening stuff up. Okay, let's see if we can get one more, and then I shall start looking through the tabs I've got open here for just as an example. Yes, if you see something here, spares or repairs, vintage action figure bundle for spares or repairs. I can see the 10th Doctor there, and a Sontaran, and some a Jadoon, another 10th Doctor. Is that a Krillitane there, and Gandalf from, you know, the famous episode where Gandalf showed up. But when it says spares or repairs, that means that is, you know, they're not complete. They may even be broken, and more intended for people that want to fix things and restore action figures, which is a cool thing to do. Maybe your bag, maybe not. But if you're looking for something that you can give us a little gift in a stocking, or just to cheer someone up, don't look at spares or repairs ones, because they'll be they might be a bit rough. And let's face it, action figures do get a bit rough from time to time. That's £1.50, that one. However, if you look there, that is a free Aquaman from Burger King. And that looks like a knockoff Power Ranger. I'm not going to open up that one. Action figure bundle toys, 99p. That could have some interest in it for some small gifts. Let's have a look further on. See, you will see a lot of wrestling figure bundles. I guess due to the transient nature of wrestlers, that they don't always last particularly long once the figure's out there. It's out there for good. But there's a hell of a lot of wrestling figures on eBay, and if that's your bag, go for it. There's Gormiti. The kids are watching Gormiti cartoons at the moment and kind of digging them. Right, let's... Oh, ha, 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 ha. There's a good one. Right, so let's have a look at some of these tabs I've got open at the top. There's Ben 10 figure selection here. It's currently at £3.20. It's got 1 day, 18 hours left on it. Now, if the kids are into Ben 10 at all, check this out. We've got... Okay, there's an Omnitrix there, which seems to have seen better days, but that may be able to fix that with another strap. And the Omnitrixes are quite expensive on their own. So there, straight away, the Omnitrix on its own, there's your value in that. It looks like there's another Omnitrix type toy there. We've got lots of action figures. We've got lots of the creatures. We've got forearms, which everyone wants. Everyone always wants forearms. We've even got Grandpa there. I don't see a Ben. We've got lots and lots of the creatures that Ben turns into, but I don't see Ben on his own. Oh, there he is. I see a Ben there. So that's a really good bundle. We've also got a car at the side there. That is great value. So there's a lot of value there. There's a lot of things that are complete. There's some slightly larger items, slightly more sought after items, which when unwrapped, wow, that's pretty cool. So I like that one. That's a good one. Kids have passed their interest in Ben 10 now, which is a shame because it was a cool thing. But, you know, these things happen. And this one here, action figure bundle. 1 day, 19 hours left. No one's bid on it, and it's £4. Let's have a look at these figures here. Okay, so these are pretty generic superhero figures. Let's have a look what we've got here. Bottom that one. So we've got Quicksilver. We've got comics version Quicksilver, which is a pretty nice figure. Judging by the limited points of articulation on there, it looks like the head, the shoulders, and the hands, and just the thigh joints. That looks pretty old. So that could be of interest to collectors. There's a nice looking Hulk. These are in pretty good condition, these figures. Nice looking Hulk there. Not in scale with the others, because the Hulk's supposed to be massive, but still. Nice classic suit Spidey. I'm not sure if that's from one of the movies. I don't think that's from one of the films. It doesn't even look like the Sam Raimi era suit, but you know, we've got a slightly battered Iron Man. You could tell him it's battle damage. We've got Optimus Prime, strangely. Person-sized Optimus Prime. And then we have one of the variations of the armored Batman from Superman v Batman, Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice. Now that looks like it at least has wings. So that's sort of complete. Even if it doesn't have any other accessories with it, it still looks like Batman, and that's really cool. So out of that set, you've got Batman, Spidey, Hulk, that look great. For more collectors, there's the Quicksilver. I'm not sure what set that's from, and you know, there's an Optimus Prime. There must be so many Primes about now. It must be ridiculous, but that's quite a nice little bundle. So let's take a look at this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles one we've got here. So Ninja Turtles action figure bungle, TMNT, 2 days, 10 hours left. No one's bid on it yet. Now, I don't think any of these are classics. Yeah, none of those are originals. That Leo's got way too much articulation and he is missing a finger. It does come with a display stand there. We've got movie version Raph. God awful movie version of Leo there. Another movie version of Leo. Another movie version of Raph. They've got some accessories. And there's one of the CGI TMNT era toys there. Not great, that. It's cheap, and I see why. It's a Batman figures and Batmobile bundle here. 3 days, 18 hours left. No bids. Again, this is 99p plus 320 postage. That is really good for this. Check this out. We've got a little Batmobile type vehicle. We've got a... I have this Batman. The gold and blue Batman has like a karate chop feature where he'll slash down with the hand. We've also got like an icy Batman. My youngest son has the black and white Batman there. We've also got two Christian Bale era variants of Batman. One that's like a straightforward Batman, which looks really cool, Dark Knight era, and we've got one that apparently has a drill. What's that, fracking Batman? Don't know. So that's a nice one. That's 99p. So 5 figures plus a vehicle. That's a good deal. So if you look for, say, Batman, Ben 10, Transformers, Star Wars, whatever you're into, whatever the person you want to get these things for, make a really nice box. If you put some filling in there in a little gift box, fill it with cool stuff, that'd be a really nice surprise for someone. So that's 99p. That's a really good deal for that one. Small action figure bundle. Now this, where it's just like action figure bundle and the person has chucked a load of stuff in, I think here, this is one of the cases where you will definitely make your money back. If you want to flip stuff, I think you'll make your money back on this one, and I'll show you why in a sec. But this has a lot of value in here for collectors and kids alike that want a bunch of stuff to play with. So we've got a cool looking ogre guy. I'm not sure what that's from. I'm sorry about that. We've got the donkey from Shrek. There's a penguin figure. It's not ideal condition, but that's a pretty cool penguin figure. Animated series sort of style Batman with a cape. So that'd look good. We have Spider-Man squatting. If you got, I think it's off of one of the bikes or something like that. We've got Leonardo. That's quite a nice looking Leonardo. Again, not a classic or anything like that, but it's quite a nice looking Leonardo. But what we do have here is a set of Scooby Toys. So we've got Velma, Shaggy, Daphne, Fred. Ignore the other penguin. And Scooby. Straight away, you've got 5 figures there. I think in that set's about £15 still for those on their own. That's a really cool set. You could get a little gift box, fill it with some filling or other, and pop those 5 in. You've got a really cool little set of figures, and it's dirt cheap. Another Dark Knight era Batman there. That's cool. Is that Donatello? A Donatello, vaguely posable, like maybe like a Happy Meal or Burger King toy or something like that. I don't think that soldier is that flipper dude is from any particular series. Could possibly be G.I. Joe or Action Force, but I don't think so. I guess that's a Disney character. I'm not big on my Disney characters. We've got a Starscream. Looks like an unposable mini. Fair enough. Is that Belle? What we've got here, these are some early Chewbacca's. So if you were going to flip this stuff, you could sell the Chewbacca's individually. Judging by the lack of articulation and some of the discoloration on this one at the side, I would say they are possibly original ones from the original Star Wars era. So you would get your money back for this batch from that. We've also got some Funkos. Funkos are going to show up all over the damn place right now. You know, Shrek and Jack and the Grinch and things. But here, the main things you want to look at in this particular batch, we've got a good-looking Batman. We've got the set of Scooby figures. We've got a nice-looking Dark Knight era Batman, and we've got those 2 Chewbacca's. So those are definitely good value there. I like that bundle there. Let's have a look at this next one. This one is an interesting one because this has been put together with It's got a busy book on it. It's got an Optical Illusions box set and some figures. There's a nice little selection of stuff there that could cover various things. So we've got Luke Skywalker, we've got Kylo Ren, we've got that dude, and this dude with squares on him. I'm lost now. We've got the box at the back, and we've got the busy book, which contains a storybook, 12 figurines, and a playmat. And there's some of the busy book figures. So Hulk, Iron Man, Captain America, Loki. Is that Red Skull? Can't quite tell there. Not sure. Is that Ultra? I can't tell. There's Hawkeye, Black Widow, Sam Jackson, Nick Fury, the Abomination, Falcon, Thor. Nice they put the Abomination in there. Nice to have a villain now and again. So that's an interesting one. Doesn't have a tremendous amount of value because like the busy books are 10 a penny lately, but it could be good for someone. Let's have a look at this one. This is a massive batch of largely fire Gormiti by the look of it. That's so cool. Gormiti, small figures, but playable. Nice playable figures. Ooh, hello. There's been an older version of the cartoon, but there is a new CG version that my kids have been watching on Netflix and been quite enjoying, to be honest. The toys are quite cheap at the moment, so if you've got kids into Gormiti, that's a good thing to look for on here. I mean, I found some in a charity shop for £1, like a sack of them for £1 recently. So look for things like toy bundle, action figure bundle. You can theme those bundles if you want, like Transformers, G.I. Joe, I don't know, Ghostbusters, Doctor Who, Star Wars, whatever, anything like that, and switch it so that your filter is set to cheapest first. I've got two here. I'm going to finish this video with these two tabs here just because these look awesome. So we've got 80s action figures, WWF, Masters of the Universe, Pirates of Darkwater, and Gladiators, of all things. So we've got Hulk Hogan. That's a pretty comedic looking Hulk Hogan, to be honest. He doesn't look pleased about it. And the Ultimate Warrior there looks pretty pissed off about his hair. The Ultimate Warrior was always pretty pissed off about something, but yeah, he's probably cross about his hair there. That is a nice looking Trapjaw. Okay, so that Trapjaw, I would say that is one of the original, from the original range. If you look at the legs, one of them is turned the other way around, which to me tells me that it's got the black rubber band between the two legs. That'll twist back round and that'll be fine. It's missing his attachments on its arm, but that is nice. It's £20 for this batch. So this is for more of the collector's end. So we've got Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, Trapjaw. We've got Gladiator dude. That's one of the American Gladiators, so I'm lost there. And a character from Pirates of Darkwater, which did flop pretty much everywhere, but was a pretty solid cartoon. But I'm going to make myself happy by ending this particular little trawl through the joys of toy hunting on eBay by looking at these. 6 days, 14 hours left. I'm really tempted by this, even though they are incomplete and there's only 3 of them. Although, I've just realised it's Afterlife. There's no Egon. Oh dear. That makes me sad. But so we've got Peter Venkman with no eyes. We've got Ray Stantz and we've got Winston Zeddemore. The original Kenner figures, these are gorgeous. I had these, I had the whole set. I had Ecto-1, I had Slimer, the Proton Pack, everything. Never had the Firehouse though, but you know, we can't have everything. Damn it! But what we've got here is 3 Ghostbusters figures from that original line. They are not in the best shape though. If you look there, we've got Peter's, the proton beam is snapped off there. The proton beam is also snapped off on Ray, and it's snapped off on Winston as well. But other than that, they don't look too bad for figures that are 1,000,000 years old. Maybe for completists or spares and repairs, but I do love those Ghostbusters figures, and that is an interesting batch. That may still appeal to people of a certain age. By a certain age, I mean old bastards like me. But you know. So let's have a look at a themed one. Let's have a look at, before I go, 90s action figure job lot and see what happens there. Ooh. All right, I'm just going to set this to lowest price in P&P again. So we've got straight away interesting batch of Ninja Turtles. The ones that interest me here are the ones that don't have a name on them. So let's check some of these out. Action Man bundle, vintage 90s Batman lot. There's some Batman vehicles and a nice looking Joker. Hang on a second. That Joker isn't 90s. I think that's the McFarlane Joker that's much more recent than that. UK Gladiators. Oh, you can't be. I've been showing the kids the UK Gladiators show, and it goes down well. It holds up well, surprisingly well, despite Hunter's hair, which is just the most frightening thing you could ever see. A lot of Batman figures. Bucky O'Hare figures, awesome. We'll have a look at these. Job lot of 90s action figures. There's a bloody footballer there. Smurf with a burger. Paddington. Some wrestlers. Incredibles didn't come out in the 90s. Come on! Is that a Chronicles of Narnia figure? No, don't. Let's have a look at that Joker. I'm sure that Joker's a lot more recent than the 90s. But that's quite nice looking anyway. There's a mixed bundle of vintage action figures. The last one we're going to look at tonight, because it's nighttime, hence the darkness. Hence the darkness. So we've got vintage action figure job lot, 90s. First thing I see there is Minion. Another Minion. That ain't from the 90s. Then we've got Gormiti. Spidey, another Minion. Optimus Prime from 2007. You're not fooling anyone. Is that Gamora? Bloody Gamora at the top. Come on. So do be careful when you're looking for this stuff. Check it out. Check out all the pictures to see what's complete, what isn't. But you can find some really cool things without spending a bundle on them. And yeah, there's a lot of cool things to find on there. You're not going to have to pay a fortune to get something cool. I promise this is the last one. This is a really good example. Okay, so £2.50, 4 days, 18 hours left. If that doesn't go over like a £5, you've got a heck of a good batch here. Check this out. We've got Iron Man. We've got someone else. We've got this dude at the back. Oh, God. It's very descriptive, Andrew. We've got Iron Man in the suitcase suit. We've got a Spidey. We've got a Clone Trooper. We've got Star-Lord. We've got a Star Wars vehicle at the back with a Trooper on the back. We've got Drax. We've got a Cyberman. We've got Spidey. We've got one of those many funky Batman. Is that Batman and Robin era? Possibly. What else have we got up here? We've got a Darth Vader with cape. That's looking good. We've got a big Flash. We've got another Iron Man there. We've got a Disco Batman. There's a Bumblebee. That's not Bumblebee. Sorry, that's from Ben 10. There's another Batman with a cape. That's a Ben 10 creature with the red wings. I'm not sure if that's Lady Penelope at the side. I'm not entirely sure if that is. And at the top, we've got a knockoff that looks like Power Rangers, Lucha Libre, Venom mashup. Who knows? I don't. But that is a perfect example of a really nice batch that you could pick up. A lot of those are complete. A lot of those are really playable. And they're going to make a lot of people happy, or someone happy. It's just a bundle of cool stuff. So yeah, that's toy hunting on eBay. I hope you've enjoyed having a look at this stuff with me. And we'll do it again sometime because this is fun. Because I'm going to carry on looking and see if I can find some gems to put in the kids' stockings and my own collection. So yeah, I'm Andrew Hawnt. Thank you for watching this episode of Planet Hex. I'll catch you again soon. Night night.
Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.